Well, everybody loves a good Christmas cookie. Today we're learning how to make peanut butter cookies with just 5 ingredients.
Yes, and they're quick, they're yummy, and they're gluten-free. Chef and blogger Grace Vallow from Tastefully Grace is here showing us easy ways that we can make them and decorate the cookies.
Yes, I'm so excited to be back in the studio.
I know, we haven't seen you in 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
We're excited you're back too.
Oh my gosh, now you guys get to eat all these yummy cookies.
It's fantastic.
But I'm gonna be showing you my favorite 5-ingredient peanut butter cookie recipe. It takes 30 minutes to make, it's gluten-free, and I'm gonna show you a ton of different fun decorations that you can do, and you don't need to be Van Gogh to do it.
30 minutes, does that include the bake time?
It includes the bake time. The bake time is only 8 minutes.
Imagine somebody calls and says, I'm coming over.
Yeah,
you just,
30 minutes later.
30
and
minutes
you're gonna
later.
have a lot of this. So let's talk about what are the 5 ingredients.
5 ingredients. So Scott, I'm gonna have you start mixing these up.
Okay.
But I have some peanut butter, I have some light brown sugar, some white sugar, vanilla, and 1 egg. Those are the 5 ingredients. Again, there's no flour.
There you go. All right.
Look at that close-up shot.
There we go, it's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna start mixing.
So start mixing those together. There's no flour in this, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
You don't miss the flour at all. You wouldn't even notice that it isn't there. So once that dough starts to form, Scott's putting that muscle in there. Look at it go.
Now, I love peanut butter, so I'd be totally fine with this, but I'm just curious, if you wanted to make it with a different nut butter, would it work?
Yep. So you can make it with a different nut butter. Be careful with like the all-natural nut butters because those
not enough
separate.
oil?
Yeah, they separate and it's gonna cause a disaster.
What about this
So I'm
peanut
gonna
butter?
get
Is it
in
okay
there.
for this one to be natural, or you should get
I use like Jif Natural, which doesn't seem to separate as much,
Okay.
but some of the really separate peanut butters I wouldn't use.
Okay.
So I just scooped a tablespoon of the dough.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna use a teaspoon to kind of get that little dough ball out, and see how I didn't even have to use my hands, which I love, because usually you gotta get your hands all dirty. And then you're just gonna take a fork and you're just going to press down the cookies, just like that. And these cookies don't flatten naturally, so you need to press them down. That's key.
If you didn't do it, they would just come out that shape.
They would be like little dough balls.
Okay.
So you're gonna pop those into the oven at 350 degrees for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, that's it.
That's
That's
it. And they come out like this.
They come out like this.
Aren't they so cute?
So cute.
So
And they're
adorable.
just so soft and amazing. You could just eat them like this. But let me show you some of my favorite decorations for my peanut butter cookies. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody take a pretzel. And then you can just break the pretzel. Ooh, mine kind of broke weirdly, but it's okay. These are gonna be the antlers of our little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna take a little bit of white chocolate, or you can use regular chocolate, and just put a tiny bit on the top. We might put a lot there.
That's
But
okay.
to put a tiny little bit, and you're just gonna stick the antlers right at the top of your cookie.
And
Isn't
they'll
that
hold?
so cute?
How long do you have to wait?
So you just need to wait about, I would say 30 minutes for it to dry, or you can stick it in the fridge and it'll dry instantly.
Okay.
And it's best to do this when the cookies are warm too, because you can really stick like the chocolate chips for the eyes here. They'll really stick in the dough.
Okay.
And then, so I have chocolate chips for the eyes, and then a little M&M, red M&M for the nose.
Okay.
And there you go. We have a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
How adorable is that?
What do you think? Isn't
I
it cute?
think it's adorable, and I'm thinking that it works like that better if you do this. And
Ooh,
then,
look at that. I actually like the white around it too. I think
That
it's
is
cute.
so clever and so fast.
So cute. Okay, other option is if you want a little bit more of an adult version of a peanut butter cookie, I'm going to show you a peanut butter cookie sandwich with ganache in the middle of it.
Okay.
How good does that sound? So I just made this ganache here in literally 2 minutes. I just melted some chocolate, and then you add some heavy cream to the chocolate, and
That's
you
what
have
ganache is? It's just...
That's it.
So what kind, just like baking chocolate or chocolate chips?
You can use chocolate chips, you can use bittersweet, you can use milk chocolate if you want.
What's the ratio of like chocolate to ganache?
Even. So like 1 cup to 1 cup.
Okay.
Or 1.5 cups
But
to
melt
1.5
them
cups.
first, then add a cup of cream?
Yep. And then stir it together,
you.
and it'll literally combine all
Does the
together.
cream need to be warm, or it's okay?
I usually do cold. You can re-microwave it if it gets a little bit kind of chunky, but it should just
I have to sneeze again.
make a little.
God bless you. Look at the light.
I'm
Don't sneeze on
trying.
our cookies.
I'm not sneezing on your
Don't
cookies.
sneeze with the cookies.
All right,
Okay.
So we have our little cookie sandwich.
Okay.
Or there's some other fun options. We can dip a cookie in some chocolate just halfway, just
Okay.
like this.
Yeah.
And then you can take some fun things like some chopped peanuts, and you can put the peanuts on the little part
Yeah,
that
that
has the
looks
chocolate
beautiful.
on it.
And
Just
so
like
many people
that.
are making dessert boards. So if you just do this and do
Right?
the cookie 5 different ways, you're going to be able to fill up your dessert board.
Totally, and you can use like Reese's peanut butter cups. You can use sprinkles on the other half.
Hershey's
so many
Kisses.
options. Oh yeah, you can add a little. Look at Scott going.
You know.
He's just going rogue. You're on your
Look
own.
at
have
that.
an
How
idea.
beautiful is that?
How beautiful is that?
How beautiful is that?
A little Hershey Kiss on the top. You could even put some M&Ms or some peanut butter
There we
M&Ms.
go.
Oh
Green
my
and
God.
red.
That is
Ooh,
good.
Kara, I like yours.
Yeah, there
That's a star. That's a winning one.
It's a winning one. Okay.
Which is so good.
Isn't it so good?
So good.
We've been cooking. I haven't eaten one yet. Which one do I want? All right.
Make one when you want.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
you can make your own. There you
Thank
go.
you, Grace. We appreciate it. Happy holidays.
All
Happy
right, great
holidays.
ideas.
You can follow Grace on social media, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. She's at Tastefully Grace.
Yeah, and go to GoToGreatDayCT.com and watch this again, and you'll get to see all the 5 ingredients. Maybe make it along with your family.
I think it's
Thank
five ingredients, and it takes 30 minutes.
That's it.
Unbelievable.